Hey everyone, this is a short live stream. Will be much shorter and briefer than the normal ones. I'm going to do one later after the NBA Finals, but the intent here is to really, as much as I can with the time frame allowed, hello, um, dig into this matter of matter of filing. Well, they're not filing a lawsuit. That's why I want to clear up some miscommunications out there before they get started. Okay, and the reason is that there's been no lawsuit filed at all, but two top aloha Rick, two top attorneys, some of the best ever, have been retained, and I want to talk to you about. I want to read you first of all the press release that was sent to me, and we're going to go from there, okay? And so, see, what I'm doing right now is I am putting in the necessary meta tags for the stream and putting it out there for social media distribution. So I can see there's a lot of interest in this. There should be. And yes, that's before the NBA Finals. And hashtag live stream. There. Say, hey, Mr. Mitchell, how are you? And we need Johnny Cochran. Actually, you've got better than Johnny Cochran. Hello. Hello, everybody. Now, let me read to you the press release so you have some idea of what's going on specifically, because I know everybody's busy and wondering what is this, okay? So I'm going to read this to you. It goes, hey, by the way, for those of you there, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you very much, Barry Lee. Thank you. I'm glad you're recovering. This is what I'm reading. I'm going to read this to you. It's Coalition of Oakland Raiders fans and community-wide supporters retain attorney James W. Quinn, the nation's foremost antitrust litigator, for a news conference that will be held Monday, June 12, 2017, 10:30 in the morning, Oakland City Hall, Franco Gawa Plaza. It's actually 1 Franco Gawa Plaza, downtown 14th and Broadway, for immediate release. And the fight continues as hashtag Stand with Oakland, comprised of local citizens, business owners, faith leaders, and fan groups, including Forever Oakland and We Stand with Oakland, have engaged top sports lawyers in connection with the NFL's decision to move the Oakland Raiders to Las Vegas. Spokesperson Raymond Bobbitt states, our organized efforts will continue as we seek justice for the citizens and fans worldwide. We have retained attorneys James W. Quinn of Berg and Entropy and co-counsel Eric Hochschild of Wiles, Gottschall, and Manges, both in New York City. The group's goals include exploring viable options with community leaders, city and county officials to keep professional football in Oakland, California, interfacing and engaging with business advocates to develop economic opportunities and prospects for the first African American participation in NFL ownership. Jim Quinn is an accomplished trial lawyer who served for many years as head of the litigation department of the international law firm Wiles, Gottschall, and Manges. Quinn specializes in high-stakes commercial disputes. He's practiced in all areas of complex litigation and alternative dispute resolution, with particular emphasis on antitrust, securities, false advertising, sports entertainment, patent, and related complex intellectual property litigation. Clients call upon him in matters that are high profile, high stakes, and often international in scope. Eric Hochschild is partner in Wiles Litigation Department. Mr. Hochschild's practice focuses on civil antitrust, class action, and other complex and sports-related litigation. as well as criminal cartel investigation and antitrust counseling. Didn't know that. He has represented clients in a broad range of industries, including broadcasting, e-commerce, electronics, financial services, pharmaceuticals, private equity, publishing, and transportation. Mr. Hushholt is ranked by Chambers USA Antitrust, recognized by the Legal 500 US for antitrust, as well as being named a next generation lawyer for the sports industry. Additionally, Mr. Quinn has counseled and represented players associations in Major League Baseball, the National Football League, the National Basketball Association, the National Hockey League, and Major League Soccer. Quinn served as the lead counsel for the NFL players in their successful antitrust challenge to the player restrictions in the league. That's McNeil versus NFL. The New York Times labeled his participation at trial as instrumental in helping change the face of major professional sports. In 2016, Mr. Quinn was named as one of 17 elite power players for sports law by Sports Business Journal. And so that's how the team lays out, and it's formidable, okay? It's formidable, to say the least. Now, let's see here. Hey, Barry Lee, glad you're feeling better. Hey, everybody. Hey, Joseph Jones. Hey, Brian Guidry. Hey, Rick Rice. Mr. Mitchell. And thank you for the tweet again, Barry, and I'm glad you're feeling better. Get well. Stay in the hospital, please. Mr. Lee is recovering. He got another stent today and a heart sonogram. Well, how do you feel, Barry? My God. My God. Robert Mitchell, hey, Barry, hope as well, says Rick Rice, get better. And we all, okay. And so, yeah. So anyway, hey, Dorian, how are you? So anyway, I just want to put this out. How many of you are in Oakland? If you're in Oakland, please, if you're going to go to City Hall, please notify me, zinni@zinni62.com. I have a special request. If anybody listening to this is in Oakland, please, zinni@zinni62.com. I have a special request. Please email me. Now, and so Joseph says, that's what we've been waiting for. Someone is taking the lead in helping the Raiders stay in Oakland. That says Joseph, yeah. And so anyway, that's right. It's historic. This is the first time in Oakland's history that a fan group has led a lawsuit. Never happened before. The last time when the Raiders left Oakland for Los Angeles, it was city-led. This time it's fan-driven, led by Ray Bobbitt and others, and Greg Jones and the 66th Mob. So Rick Rice says, what's behind all this, Zinni, without paying? Who is paying for the lawyer? Well, that's coming from the Raider fans. They're paying for it, and it's not cheap. You know, I can tell you that. It's not cheap. They are also going to go on a fundraising campaign as well, but the simple fact of the matter is that they are able to afford to have these attorneys come out here, and that means that they already have a good upfront investment in place. So, but it remains is to get other people involved. You know, hey, look, I believe that they would even welcome a donation of $10, $20, you know, whatever, $5, fine. So, but the bottom line is, there is, as Bill McKinley pointed out, it's a nonprofit effort. There's a 501c3 that one can donate to. I don't have the link to the website here. I will get that for you. And Dorian says, came in late, what's going on? We're discussing the fact that these lawyers are involved. They're not poised to file a lawsuit. I'm not going to say they're doing that right now. And there are specific reasons for that. But the bottom line is, this is the formation of an effort to get the Raiders to stay in Oakland. So Barry Lee says, so now the fans have the means to file a lawsuit if the city fails to do anything. You know, that's right. Well, actually, it's even more important than that. This is the fans uniting while the city has done nothing, okay? And that's it. Bill McKinney says that he's in for $100. He's going to raise more. Joseph Jones says, but we know that a lawsuit is coming. we know, I can say something is coming. I don't want to speak on behalf of them, but I know something. The simple fact that they come flying out here is not to be taken lightly at all. All right, at all. Where you all can help on Twitter is to issue positive tweets in favor of what's going on here. That's where you all can come in. And hashtag stay in Oakland. Okay, that if you need to copy paste, stay in Oakland. But what this proves, as I've said before, is it's not over till it's over. Okay, it's not over till it's over. And what's great about this activity is that, and I'm not going to be there to cover the press conference, and I'm actually looking for someone to, or people to be there on behalf of Zenny62. I can pay just a little bit, but okay, and because I'm here and I need to stay here, so that's why. But so Rick Rice says it would be funny if the whole team donated. Yeah, so that's why I say that. So we've got the other related news is, let's see here, Jim Quinn believes and has believed for some time that this is, Barry Lee says, I'll fly high in Oakland. Cool. Jim Quinn has believed for some time that the NFL is ripe for antitrust violations. And I want to share with you something too that that I put together, and it's a list of basically it's an itemized list of times each year by year where Mark Davis has demonstrated his desire to move the team someplace else, either as leverage for Oakland or actual interest. No one is certain, but the bottom line is it's set up a climate where he was never truly acting in good faith with respect to Oakland. For example, 2011, first of all, Al Davis passed away, rest in peace, 2008. That day, Mark Davis took over, and that was pre-designed. That's what Mr. Davis wanted. He wanted Mark Davis to take over. 2011, Mark Davis floats the idea of returning to Los Angeles. 2012, Mark Davis continues the talk of returning to Los Angeles even as Oakland Coliseum City proposal looms. 2013, Mark Davis talks Oakland Coliseum City but gives warnings about time running out. 2014, Mark Davis talks to San Antonio officials and floats Las Vegas idea to NFL's Eric Grubman. 2015, Mark Davis gets involved in Carson NFL plan, works behind Oakland's collective back. 2016, Mark Davis loses LA battle, goes to talk to Las Vegas, again behind Oakland's collective back. Oakland stadium plan takes shape. Davis gets Nevada subsidy, plots against Sheldon Adelson. 2017, NFL grants right, quote unquote, to move for Davis to move team to Las Vegas and build a new stadium there. Sheldon Adelson bows out, citing being double-crossed by Davis. That is a history right there of not operating in good faith with respect to Oakland. For that matter, Sheldon Adelson. So, James McClendon says, Zenny, has anybody emailed you at all yet? No, not yet, James, no. And John Davis says, I don't remember buying a lawyer. Bill McClendon says, hey, the players can donate anonymously. Talk to Jamon Green. It's a great point. He's going to have extra cash after tonight. And which brings me to this. Rick Rice says, Derek wants to stay in Oakland much more than anybody. Derek's bank account, not so much. Who's Derek? Anyway, Drew Glace, Al passed in 2012. Actually, no, Drew, he passed in 2011. October 8th of 2011. So, yeah. So, Dorian says, Oakland officials should have a stadium deal at plan to show the Raiders whether they are serious about staying in Oakland. Talk is cheap, now needs to be on paper. Joe Jones says, Rick Rice, Derek Carr. Oh, Derek Carr is going to be pissed because of his new deal if they're forced to stay in Oakland. You know what? You can, in this day and age, if you don't understand how to use offshore tax haven accounts, that's on you. So I don't feel for Derek Carr regarding this whole issue regarding taxes and all that. There's a way around that. Okay, folks, I said this is going to be a short live stream, and and John Davis says, how did the fans get a lawyer? They paid for him. They called, and there have been conversations about this for some time, and so Barry Lee said, okay. Dorian says Carr will be fine. Barry Lee says Warriors sweep tonight. Let's find out. Steve Collins says Oakland Raiders. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm going to sign off. It's 8:06. The game starts in an hour, and but I wanted to share that with you so you have that out there and you understand what's going on and you have some feedback and ask some questions as John Davis has done. Thank you very much, Mr. Davis. And yeah, I'll see you guys after the NBA Finals. Stay in Oakland. Go Warriors. Go Raiders. Go A's. And and so what fans? John Davis asks, so which fans here did the calling? That was read a number of people. I would tell you, 66 Mob. There have been a cast of literally, directly, indirectly, thousands involved in this. To be honest with you, not just one or two people. It's an army. There you go, an army of people that are involved in this. I will tell you that. And the army is only going to grow. All right, I got to go, folks, but I'll see you. Take care.